Imagine if you had to sit in a crusty second-hand car seat covered with your older sister's spittle. Or if you had to ride around in some soiled stroller with one wobbly wheel. I implore you, no more hand-me-downs! Thank you.
The No More Hand-Me-Down sale, happening now at babygear.com. Hundreds of brand spanking new items are up to 35% off, and shipping is free. Only at babygear.com, your Baby Gear superstore.
Good morning and welcome back to New York. I'm Jim Ryan here with Gang. Headlining our news at this hour, Mayor Giuliani made a surprise visit to a meeting between police brass and a group of citizens prisoners. They were trying to ease tensions after the shooting of Pastor Dorfman. But the clerics were already angry because Police Commissioner Howard Schaefer had refused to apologize for the shooting, and the mayor's drop-in only added fuel to the fire. The group left in anger. Meanwhile, the mayor announced the creation of a hate crimes task force in the NYPD. The unit will replace the Department of Bias Crimes unit and will double the number of detectives investigating bias crimes. The 40 cops will focus immediately on the reputation of statues of different cities, as yet no suspect in those incidents. Vice President Al Gore, the likely Democratic candidate for president, broke ranks to the Clinton administration yesterday and said Elian Gonzalez should be allowed to remain in the U.S. That while his fate was decided by a state family court down in Florida. The Vice President urged the Congress to pass legislation that would make the 6-year-old a permanent resident of the United States. Well, the President and top Democrats in Congress are opposed to such a move. In sports, as we told you yesterday morning, the Mets beat the Cubs 5-1 on Benny Agbayani's Grand Slam in the 11th. The Nets beat Toronto last night, and also last night at the Garden, Wake Forest beat Notre Dame to take the NIT championship. Today's price is here, one day away from a cruise to sunny climes.
But you know what? Fully engaged until the very last moment of this program, everybody. I'm here to tell you about some great weather for the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend. We'll give you 57 minutes to go. We're going to tell you about the forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes. Right now, though, over to Bernie. Bern?
Thanks, Dave. We cleared an accident a long time ago on the LIE eastbound at the Queens-Nassau border, but it's still causing huge delays. I'll tell you more in just a bit. Now let's head on over to Dick Oliver. Dick?
Good morning, Bernie. Well, your census forms are due to be returned on April 1st. That's tomorrow. We'll have more on this story straight ahead. Now over to you, Cheryl.
Well, thank you very much, Dick. It's a great day here in Harlem this morning. We are celebrating the brand new location of Modell's. You know that old expression, got to go to Mo's. And we've got, of course, the president joining us this morning. Not the president of the United States, but the president of Modell's. Mitchell Modell, you got to be feeling great about this, huh?
Oh, it's fantastic. For over 45 years, we've been dying to get up to 125th Street.
And you're here.
We're here. It's great to be part of the community.
We've got great giveaways. We've got politicians. We've got celebrities coming like Tony Archibald. It's going to be a great day. Got to go to Mo's. Come on uptown to us. Now over to you, Robin.
Okay, I have a confession to make. He was my first crush. David McCallum, otherwise known as Ilya Kuryakin in the series The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Well, now he's reinvented himself as a stage actor, and he will be in the house coming up in this hour of Good Day New York to talk about his role in the Broadway play Amadeus. Jim?
And I would have guessed James Mason. I don't know why.
James Mason.
Oh, you're darling. Here now with all the day's news, Miss Carol Martin. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning, Jim, and everybody else. It's Friday, and we're glad of that. Mayor Giuliani has announced the creation of a hate crimes task force. This will replace the NYPD's bias crimes unit, and it doubles the number of officers investigating bias crimes. Meantime, police have yet to find those responsible for vandalizing religious statues at Brooklyn churches. But repairs are getting underway. A group of religious and business leaders have created a fund to pay for the work. New Jersey Senate candidate John Corzine says he is sorry now if he offended anyone during a talk with an Italian-American contractor. Corzine reportedly quipped, "Oh, you make cement shoes." And during a meeting with a group of contractors, he reportedly joked that a Jewish lawyer was there to, quote now, get the rest of you out of jail.
I shouldn't have said what I am reported to have said, and if I did, I apologize, and I apologize again.
The whole idea of stereotyping people indicates a mindset that I'm not comfortable with. We're all to be dealt with as individuals. We shouldn't have these stereotypes superimposed upon people. It is not a constructive way of thinking about things.
Corzine is battling former New Jersey Governor Florio for the Democratic nomination to succeed retiring Senator Frank Lautenberg. The mayor of Camden, New Jersey, is vowing to clear his name and stay in office. Milton Milan was indicted on corruption charges yesterday. He is accused of accepting bribes from contractors and from mobsters, also laundering drug money and stealing from his own campaign fund. Milan claims that federal prosecutors have targeted him because he is Camden's first Latino mayor. A New Jersey school lunchroom aide has been suspended after allegedly leading first graders through a make-believe classroom shooting. Kimberly Richardson reports from Hasbrook Heights.
When students at Euclid School apparently heard about the February 29th fatal shooting in Flint, Michigan, it rattled their nerves. After all, Kayla Rowland was just a first grader, the very same age as some students at Euclid. But what happened next in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey is a mystery. Upset parents complained after hearing stories from their children about an alleged game they say a lunch aide carried out March 21st. They maintain Tina Diaz laid down on the ground and told a group of first graders to hide under their desks, while two fifth graders shot imaginary bullets at the little ones.
Right or wrong, the worst thing was that they were told by the lunch aide not to tell anyone, and that's what bothers me the most.
But Diaz's attorney tells a much different story, insisting the frightened kids first asked his client about the shooting.
So they approached her and said, are we in danger? Can this happen here? And she tried to talk about guns not being playthings. If you hear about somebody comes to school with a gun, by all means, you must report it right away.
Cooper says Diaz never carried out a mock shooting.
She doesn't approve of any kind of mimicking of guns with blocks or toys or books. She doesn't allow that in her class, and it certainly never happened at any point during this discussion.
The Board of Ed suspended Diaz with pay after dozens of parents learned of the alleged incident.
I'm upset about it, like everybody, but I would like to see all the facts gathered. I think it's getting blown out of proportion. The superintendent reportedly said he believes Diaz showed a lapse in judgment, adding the matter is under investigation. But because it is a personnel matter, he could not comment any further. In Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey, Kimberly Richardson, Fox 5 News.
Now to sports this Friday morning. Vince Carter scored 39 points, but the Nets got 32 from Keith Van Horn, and they beat the Toronto Raptors 107-103. 35 years ago, the Yankees were the first team to play in the Astrodome. Then last night, they were the first team to play in Houston's new Enron Field. Hall of Famer Nolan Ryan threw out the first pitch. There he goes, and Rick Fladay hit the first home run in that new park. But still, the Yankees saw their 7-game exhibition win streak snapped by the Astros 6-5. The Yankees will open their season in Anaheim Monday night. Of course, you can see the game right here on Fox 5. Meantime, the Nets are flying home and flying high. Benny Agbayani's game-winning pinch-hit grand slam took them home in the 11th inning yesterday in Tokyo. The Mets split their 2 games with the Cubs. They play the Padres at Shea on Monday afternoon. Lots of baseball coming up next week. Finally today, they billed it as the first annual Cracker Jack Vendor Playoffs, pitting ballpark vendors against one another in a series of skills competitions. They covered all the bases, as you see, from carrying and stacking to tossing. The winner was Robert McKay. He's been a food vendor at Yankee Stadium for the past 23 years. He drove home in a brand new VW Bug. Not bad at all.
Good for him. My favorite munchie when I was a kid. But you know, the prize is, you got to eat it all till you get the prize.
Yeah.
Just like a little plastic
No.
Like life.
No.
Kinda. Oh, no.
Those of us who were among the cognoscenti opened it from the bottom.
I wish
get the
I had
prize
known
right
you
away.
when I was 10 years old.
Would have helped.
On second thought, maybe I wish I did.
Okay. Dave is here now with the weather.
You bet. Good morning, Jim, Carol, and
Robin.
Robin, good morning to you as well. 8:10 right now. Let's walk on over to the weather wall. 43 degrees going outside, but first, I want to say hello to Dee Shapiro, one of my friends, by the way. Let's walk on over right now and see
Dee
what's going
Shapiro?
on. Dee Shapiro.
I know F. Shapiro.
Who's F. Shapiro?
I don't know, just another letter.
Well, Dee Shapiro is an artist friend of mine, and I'm not going to be here, but she's having this opening tomorrow at the Andres Art Gallery, so I just want to say hello to her. And she's drawn some beautiful pictures of New York scenes, so it's really neat stuff. Now, having said that, Dee, let's take a look outside and see what's happening. And at this point, we have some beautiful weather to talk about. It is simply gorgeous, and it's going to remain that way through the day. Neat camera work there as we look at the sunshine. 65% humidity, northwest winds at about 6 miles per hour, a steady barometer and sunny skies. To the maps we go. Let's play the game, what's missing? Clouds, and that's a good thing. In our area, we are going to see golden sunshine today. Temps